All right, I'm here with Iz.
What's up, everyone?
And what we're doing in this particular one is we're going to be starting over there on the other side of this. And there's a beautiful temple, so we're going to start our scene at the temple, and then we're going to walk all the way around here and kind of check out this and just kind of see what we can see and what it is. So let's find out what it is.
Let's go.
Dun dun dun! See you over on that side. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Alright, let's go walk out and check it out. But before we do, Izzy, you want to tell me a little bit about the fish part?
Yeah, so no, I was just saying that this is quite interesting because I don't know if it's because it's next to the water, but I've never seen fish like this. They're very interesting. Usually this is reserved for like dragons. You see dragons in this on top of the roof, but this is unique. Why don't we head down and take a closer look?
Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, if any viewer knows why this is kind of unique with the fish, that would be pretty interesting for viewers and for ourselves as well.
So you know, this temple is actually related to like business or success in business. So you'll have a lot of people, even like if they want to move on in their career, yeah, they'll come specifically to this temple. Huh, okay. And they'll pray.
Yeah. So so like what kind of people is this? Like mostly tourists or locals?
No, not tourists. I think the locals are going to come to this building specifically. I haven't heard of a lot of tourists. I
think you also mentioned, we were talking about a little bit before, you also mentioned a lot of people from Hong Kong sometimes come over?
Well, I have some friends that are from Macau that are working in Hong Kong. Oh, and okay. I found it very unique that while they came back during Chinese New Year, they found it very important to come to this temple. Oh, okay. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But it's also a very unique temple because we're actually on the rooftop of it, and they have these areas for you to sit down, which is not something I have found in any other temple here in Macau.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, you know, we've talked about these, look at these massive jaw sticks. And you mentioned how they look kind of like pencils. In
yeah, a little pencil case thing.
Kind of interesting.
Yeah, and actually that one's, yeah, I think, and actually just real, full disclosure, we actually filmed and we had a time warp. So, so we're actually talking about the second time. And so, yeah, we had a kind of conversation about that and also about this little green dragon right here.
Yeah, and then maybe you can show them a little up close the fish there.
So you got a green dragon. Then you can see the fish a little bit from this angle as well, and just kind of so people know, this is actually Coloane here, so this is kind of a popular temple, so we got some people down there. And then this right here is Coloane village all the way to the right, and then down that way is University of Macau is over there. This is part of Hengqin village, Hengqin Island, and so that's basically the China side, the Macau side, and Macau side, the southern part, is Coloane. And we also have this over here that we were actually looking at before, and we're gonna introduce you to the camera.
An abandoned house.
Yeah.
Overgrown with some foliage. And actually it has an entrance here, which we're not gonna go into.
That's right.
Because I value my life.
Yeah, we did notice that before.
But it's very interesting because it's definitely a house, and it definitely goes much further in because we can see it from the other side.
So you can easily climb through there, and there's also a lot of firecracker stuff everywhere too.
Is that what that is? Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's funny that that's actually in the inside, as if they threw the firecrackers in there for some reason. Yeah. Seems a little bit like fire hazard stuff, but. So yeah, and if we were to continue, if we were to go down, but just kind of show you. So they got all these are pretty typical in Macau, most of the temples, and you just incense goes all the way around. So if we were to go down, we'd just go right into the ground floor. But instead, we're gonna go up on our target street. And meanwhile, we have this other building that looks kind of colonial style in yellow right here.
I've never taken the time to look over this fence, but you can see that this might have been like some kind of fortress, just based on the structure in the steps over there.
Yeah,
now there's a tree, but it doesn't look like that tree was there originally.
The funny thing about it is that probably in the past they would try to keep people from coming from the ocean side, and now they try to keep people from coming in from the Macau side.
Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they do something with this because it seems fairly historical.
It does. Yeah, they do seem to be putting a lot of money into kind of, you know, bringing these things.
Preservation.
Preservation, yeah, like the firecrackers factory. is a new museum. They're actually doing more additions to that. They're putting money into the port area as well, like the original port where
that's right.
Yeah, we're going to develop more of that, and then also the San Malo area. A lot of history there, so they're also going to spend a little time on that.
That's a beautiful, that's a lot of the beauty that Macau has, is a lot of the historical areas, right?
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's the moneymaker right there, I think, for the whole continent.
Did you want to show them?
I do. Yeah, we're gonna just pop the camera over because we
I think here's the best place.
Here. Dun dun dun, cannons. And a wall, fortress wall. And then
look further. You're also gonna see like what looks like a bunker, but I'm not sure if you can see it from here. See that door all the way on the other side?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you can see it from here or maybe over here.
I think we might be able to see it.
GoPro for a second?
Yeah.
So, I'm not sure if the viewers are gonna be able to see it, but all the way past the cannons, there's like a wooden door that leads, it looks like it's dug into the ground of this circular cement type structure. So there must be something there. We're gonna see if we can, I want to go around and see if we can get another view to show people.
Yeah. And we're gonna go down to the water. And that is our target street down that way, and we're probably gonna just like pop in places over there. And but in the meanwhile, we want to kind of show you some of the highlights, especially at the beginning part. And another highlight is this ocean. And we're gonna come around there in a moment as well and see what we can see from here. So we'll probably, I guess we'll go down it right now. At least a little ways. But yeah, we'll just maybe follow it down because we can learn something. And then down at the end is the immigration point. I don't see anybody in there, but so we're kind of walking on sand right here. And I'm kind of eyeing for snakes as well, just in case. So we're gonna come out at this sand area, and that's also an immigration point right there too. Oh. I'm gonna put the camera away for a second. Oh, you can see part of the cemetery up there as well.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna check out this beach in a second as well. So we just came around the side and we're actually gonna walk along this way. So actually we're gonna just kind of check this out. And basically we'll let you know what this is all about. So fishermen right on the other side of that. Let's follow Iz. Let's see what we got here.
It's too hard. You can't really see much from here, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Part of the building right there, that corner, but.
Yeah. I did see like some stairwell, but I think that was, it was on the inside part. So actually we basically started in here and we kind of came all the way around. So yeah, so basically this is where we're at. Let me just give you a little bit of an idea here. So this is basically Hengqin, China side, all the way over here. That's the University of Macau, which is connected to the Macau side. And this is all the Macau side, in this part of Macau called Coloane. It's the most southern island. And we basically came around like that. And we're just kind of checking out this kind of fortress here. And I think that's going to be it for, so let me jump back across here. There we go. Pretty cool. Okay, so here we are at the top of Coloane. So we're way up at the top, and so there's a waterfront right there, and basically most of Coloane is right in that cluster of buildings. And then there's kind of a cemetery that goes all the way up to the top of the hills. So we're basically overlooking Coloane from up here, and that's just kind of like another little element, just so you can kind of see how things fit. And just as an aside, that's mainland China over there. University of Macau is over on the Hengqin side, And all of this is all part of Macau, and we call it Coloane, which is the most southern part of the of Macau. So, all right, another little puzzle piece of Macau for you. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Toma cuidado la